3-inch twitch bait.
Good morning, Dragon Tails Fishing. So this morning, I am taking out the Blue Sky. It's a little bit late in the morning. That's because high tide's not until about 12. So I'm getting the kayak out there now, get out there right when it's cool. I'm gonna try to get back to the very back while it's still cool out. But before I do, I'm gonna do a check of my kayak, make sure everything is good to go before I take off. So it's always a good thing to do that. But I got the new prop. I've got the new seat. I also got the new sea decking. I've got a couple of rails, the tri-tracks on here. And I got 2 batteries in the back. I know before you say it, I don't need 2 batteries. I'm only putting it on here because one, the battery that I got is from Amazon. It's one of the cheap Chinese knockoff ones, but it is a 100 amp hour battery. So we're gonna give it a little test, but I also wanna make sure I'm safe. So I'm bringing the second battery just in case, and that's my Dakota Lithium, which I've never had an issue with. Beautiful, beautiful batteries. So let's go. Need some window wipers. Whoosh. Hey, welcome back to Dragon Tails Fishing. We're out here on the water on the Blue Sky. I'm gonna go out here and do a little fishing. It's a low tide right now. I'll put that right there. And we're gonna go back here in the back marsh where we did before, back here in Bing's Landing. See what we get on. The tide's at the lowest point, but it should be going up. So we're gonna follow the tide back and see what we catch. I'm gonna be using Skitty Water Lures top water here in the beginning. Then I'm going to use my twitch bait and a wake bait as well, and I'm going to be doing a couple of videos on those just to show you how to use them, and hopefully we catch some fish. Let's go. Yeah boys, it is shallow. Blue Sky is still pedaling good though. Right here it's a little bit deeper. I can probably put the motor down a little bit, but I'll pedal it a little bit because I'm testing out this new prop down here. As you can see, I got it up, down position right there, that new prop. Like that. You can clean out your weeds or whatever with it, being in this position. Go. Keep on pedaling. Right now we're paddling against the current. Just taking it in stride, baby. Taking it in strides. Look how shallow that is. We're looking at about maybe 6 inches. Where we're at, we're in kind of a hole. So it's probably about 1 foot deep right here. But I still gotta watch where I'm going because all over in this area right here is real shallow. And then the trough is right here, a little channel, but it's still so low that I'm probably still gonna hit. Try a little top water over here. Gives me a chance to talk about the baits a little bit. I just see something buck right there. Oh, cool. Here, snooky, snooky, snooky. Right here. With this bow mount, I can still get real shallow, boys. Check this out. I'm just showing you how deep we are. Look at this. I'm about to steer real quick. I'm steered. Keep myself in the middle of this channel. But Right there, dude. Look at that. And still got the prop down. No pedal drive needed. Water is still going out. I don't know if you see that right there. We're still not at the bottom of the tide yet. But yeah, we're gonna push back here in the marsh, see what we can catch. Come on, let's do it. Sputtering along. Now, if I wanted to, I could actually still pedal, but you know, I'm lazy right now, so I wanted to test out the new setup, the way I've got everything. I noticed that one thing I did was this cable is not long enough, so I've got more room back here in the back that I can put down there so that I can actually put this prop, bring this thing all the way up. Because the new setup that I got coming, which will be in another video, I got a Newport Vessels trolling motor, just one of the same ones that I got on the front, not one of the Torpedo style, but I'm going to use that. And I'm going to actually do a pulley system to where all I have to do is pull it up from my seat, so that I can anchor or pull it up in the shallow water. And actually I might be able to even adjust it, so that'll be fun. That should be here today, hopefully. You know, Amazon's great with that one-day shipping, so you can't beat that. And FYI, every time you go out, do you not forget something? Because I do. Because guess what I forgot? You see those two power poles back there? They don't work too well without a battery. I forgot both of my batteries. All right, so we're almost at the lowest of low tides. I'm slowly making my way back. I'm very impressed. We're in extremely low water here. Check this out. You can see all that. I mean, we're literally probably in half a foot of water in the middle, which is usually about 2 feet deep. So yeah, we're a good 2.5, 3 feet at low tide. The tide, so the chart says we're still on the, we're right now just on the upswing of it, just starting. But that would mean we're just past slack tide. From what I see though, the current's still going that way, which means the tide's still going out. So it's a little off, but that's all right. We're still trucking back here. It's shallow as can be, no bites so far. I'm hoping that once the tide actually starts coming like towards the top of it, I'm gonna find some more structure for the type of fishing that I do and get on some fish. So far, it's just a beautiful day out here. So a lot of guys ask me, I've had a lot of comments about, hey, have you ever seen any gators out there? Aren't you afraid of the gators? Not really, because I very rarely see them. But today, I actually see a little baby one. I'm gonna try to catch him on film here. Hopefully he comes back up, but he's a little tiny one, probably about 3-footer. I don't know if you can see him, but he's down there, right about there. See that? Little tiny gator. There's that gator again. Getting a little bit closer to him this time. See if I can get up on it. Let's see. Looks like a little oyster bed, don't he? He's a little tiny thing. He's probably not even 3 foot. He done went under. He gonna try to go behind me. Yeah, boys, nice little snook right there. Caught him on one of my twitch baits right there. Little bloody splatter bone there. Pearl white. He swallowed that pretty good, so it's gonna take me a second to extract that thing out of his mouth, but we're gonna do our best to get it out and not hurt fish. So, give me just a second, I'll be right back. So there you go, guys. So I'm gonna show you what I was doing there so you can see what bait I was using. Let me just give me a second here. So right here, this is the bait I'm using. It's a 3-inch twitch bait. I used the white with the splatter blood on it. And what I'm focusing on is low tide. I don't know if you can see that little area right there where the water's funneling out. Those predator fish love to hang out right in here. Let me get this focused in here. Right in there to watch those bait fish come out and just attack when they come out. So what I'm doing is I'm making this bait look like one of those as I bring it out. There you go, boys. Second snook. Second snook of the day. Yeah. That's that dropping. That's awesome. Hold on, let me get him out. There you go. I want to get grippers on. So yeah, I thought there was two in there, and I caught both of them. They're a little juvenile snook, but still fun to catch, especially when there's not a whole lot of water back here. So you're gonna catch what you catch. So catching two snook already, middle of the day. I mean, it's 10:46. The tide should be coming in, but I'm still looking at the water going the same direction. So hopefully that's not the case. So hopefully we could get this tide to come back in here, and we can get on some bigger fish. Now I did miss one. I seen him over there off to the side. He busted up against the mangroves, and yeah, I didn't have my line in the water. You can't catch it if you can't. Your line's not in the water. But yeah, let's do it. And there's the gator again. I think he's following me, dog. Look at that. Little gator just hanging out. He's not that big. As I knew, as soon as this water started coming back in, the bite was going to turn on. And sure enough, check this out. Yeah, nice redfish too. Whoa, yes. Oh Lord, he tried to run. I didn't do. Come on, baby. Come on. Right, got him out, got him out. Let him run, let him think he ain't got it. Don't let him nerve. Ooh, that's a snook, boy. Snook. Yes, sir. Nice snook. On the boat, baby. Yes, sir. Nice snook. Yeah, where's my little gears at? I knew as soon as this water started coming back, this is what you're gonna get. Yes, sir. That's skinny water lure paddle tail right there, boys. Yes, sir. I'm ready. I'm ready to measure this. Right there, boys, is a 24-inch, almost 24 and a quarter. Not quite, but 24-inch snook. Right there, right on the green goblin paddle tail. That's the lizard green right there. Yep, absolutely beautiful fish. Now, if you look over here, you can see I focus on these channels, because these channels are where the fish are going to be at. They're waiting for those baits to come back in. I knew as soon as this water started to come back in, the bite was going to be on. Yes, sir. Yeah, nice one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! He mad. And that is actually why you need your net on board, man, because you lift your fish out of the water by the lure, your plan is not going to work all the time. It's going to eventually fail. And right there, a good slot redfish. I just lost it at the boat, had my hand on him, was just about to grab him, and yeah, failure. I'm gonna keep going back there because I saw a big snook back there too. I saw that redfish tailing, so I'm gonna see if there's any more back here that might be hanging out. A lot of action on the side. The tide's coming in, so we're still shallow, but I'm hopeful. We're not gonna go back too much farther. Just want to see if there's anything else that maybe I can hook into with one of my twitch baits. So I can see a big boil right there. Yeah, it's a little ways. Try to go a little bit further up. Man, beautiful redfish. Well, there's some rain back there. I'll give you a little synopsis of what happened. My camera, my Insta360 ran out of juice, so afterwards I hooked into another redfish, really nice redfish. And then the second one, I hooked him, and before I even knew I was hooked, he was 30 feet behind my kayak, and I'm like, oh, I didn't catch him, and all of a sudden my line went really hard, and I'm like, oh crap, I got one. And then it popped out of his mouth, and I'm like, oh man. And just about 5 minutes ago, I hooked into a little smaller red. He was still in the slot, maybe a 17, 18-inch red, if I had to guess. And I was fighting him all the way, and almost felt like I had him foul hooked, and then it popped off. Not my luck. But as you can see, there's a big old doo-doo cloud over there, and I hear some thundering. Didn't see any lightning yet, so I'm still good, but I'm still gonna make my way back towards the ramp. That way, in case this rain hits, I'm not gonna get drenched. But if I do, it's hot. I'm just gonna cool off. Hopefully it doesn't lightning, but we're gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna do a couple more spots, and hopefully I catch something else to add to the rest of this video. So yeah, lazy days on the river. As soon as this tide came back in, dude, my bite picked up. Hooked into that nice snook that you saw earlier in the video. Hooked into a nice redfish. Hooked into actually two redfish. I just seen a snook just pop over there. And yeah, so yeah, it was a good day. I'm gonna hit over here by these oysters. I have some luck biting over here every once in a while, so might as well try it out. Hopefully I can beat this rain. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take it in. I'm hearing a little thunder, more thunder, and feeling that breeze on the back of my neck. So I'm pretty sure those that storm is coming this way. So yeah, just to kind of give you a little feedback. So all the mods that I did to the kayak, they're pretty good, except for the seat cover here. I don't know if you can see that right there that I'm sitting on. It's a little noisy, and I think that's because once I put it on, it has to be adjusted after you sit. There comes the rain. About to get wet, boys. About to get wet. But anyway, good video. I had a good time out here on the water, just a lazy day on the water, and got a little recreation in. This weather right here is just gonna cool me off. If you haven't already, like and subscribe down below. I'm gonna do some more videos like this, of course, and love you guys for watching my videos, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next video.